Hey, we listen and we don't judge our parents. When I was a small kid, I liked to play inside of the couch storage compartment. My dad closed it and sat on top of it while I was there, just to have fun. Since then I have a mild claustrophobia. I really don't blame him though, cause we used to monkey around together a lot. But can you imagine how fragile kids' psyche is? Such a small thing could have lasting consequences. That's why I really don't understand people who share their poor parenting techniques online. This is so mean. He should have turned off the lights though. To be honest, I have some really conflicting emotions watching this. My first thought is always, wow, this is so funny. When I'm going to have kids, I will prank them really hard. But then my boring critical thinking starts to kick in. And I'm pretty sure this father didn't want to do anything bad for his girls, but they started to cry immediately. Wouldn't lie, if someone did it to me right now, I would pretend that I'm okay and then have nightmares for a week. I don't know what my parents did to me, but I am a very impressionable person. But the problem with the internet is not everyone has a critical thinking part in them. And the reason why people say Gen Alpha is doomed is definitely because of their parents. I bet they could have turned out normal if their parents wouldn't try every TikTok trend on them. I really get why parents film this, but we have to be mindful about it. I always say that TikTok traumatizes me, like when I saw a random video of a guy boiling rats. True story, by the way. But can you imagine the life of those children? They were traumatized by TikTok without even using it. I really wouldn't recommend doing this. It's fun until your kid wakes you up in the middle of the night because they have nightmares. But this trend is only one drop in the ocean of TikTok parenting.
A ver, te voy a tomar una foto. Siéntate, siéntate. Te voy a tomar una foto. Siéntate. Oh my gosh! No sale! Crazy! I don't know. Do you hear anything, Noah?
I don't want to be boring here, but I'm making this video for us to understand how social media affects us. So every time I'm showing you a video, please keep in mind that I understand that it's funny and whatever. There's one specific reason why I really dislike pranks and the popularity of this content. Seeing this on the screen, we forget that it's a real child out there. He actually got scared. It is kind of mean. If you remember yourself as a child, you must know this feeling when older people make fun of you. Children don't get that it's a joke. It feels like bullying, and you never know how your sibling or son is going to react on it. I was 6, my sis did this. I ran out of the house screaming and my mom ran after me. Yeah, as I said, there could be some consequences. But children cry all the time, right? Why would they remember about this one silly joke? So why don't you make a group prank on all of your siblings to save yourself some time?
Oh my god, I'm scared. I don't know where they're at.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're missing!
I personally don't think that every child after this will have a psychological trauma. I just wish we would stop with pranks. Cause why do you like making small kids cry on camera? I know it's funny cause they don't get it. Imagine there is a very famous scientist who somehow proved to the whole world that an asteroid is going to inevitably fall on Earth in 3 days. And in 3 days you've burned your house, sacrificed your grandma, and spent every dime you had on Trump's Bible. And then you realize it was a prank. How does it feel? The same as those kids. Fine, maybe a little bit worse. But the problem is not people who film it, but how others react to it. This is so funny. Best one. LMAO, poor kid. That's messed up. It's a prank. It's just a prank. I really don't get how the argument is just a prank works. It's like adding some rat poison to someone's food and then saying, LOL, it's just a rat poison. If it's just a prank, that doesn't mean you're doing something morally right. Yet people love it. Why isn't it viral? This needs to go viral. And if you thought the same watching my video, you can help my channel grow with your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Now that we understand that social media easily normalizes any behavior, what do you think about using your kids for weird content? I simply don't know what to say. I guess farting in your daughter's face deserves 24.9 million views. If some trends are dangerous because they get popular within other parents, this behavior holds another type of harm. Who do you think can be engaged with this video? Who laughs at stupid things? Kids. I can guarantee you that most of the brain rot content wouldn't exist if kids wouldn't watch it. And it creates some sort of loop, where a content with kids is made for kids.
Mermaid. Lonnie got it. Dinosaur. Think Lonnie got it. Unicorn. Archer got it. Hands up. Hands up. Crayons. Archer got it. Blue trolley. Lonnie got it. Sunkissed red. Lonnie got it. Red fruit snacks. Lonnie got it. Say cheese. Say cheese.
I don't know, guys, by the immediate reaction of this boy, you can see that he's not having fun. But for some reason, the mother doesn't see it, or rather doesn't care about it. Parenting is teaching your kids to share when they want to, not fighting for sweets and making yourself deserve them. Even on the preview picture, you can see that their son was crying. That's the most forced smile I've ever seen. Well, maybe she didn't know her son would get so upset. That's what I thought, right before I saw this video.
We ended the game early. We won't be playing
Put
again.
your hand in the air.
Okay, this mom needed a second try to understand that her kids feel hurt filming this. The main goal is to understand our mistakes and try to not repeat them. Only if you post another video in a month, and then another one and another one. I understand, kids cry and feel sad, but they don't understand the true sorrow when your videos get less than 45 million views. And unfortunately, only this content can make it come true. So there is no such thing as trash content as long as people watch it. Now, can someone explain to me where the hell are they filming this? This room looks like YouTube Shorts incarnation. I think only this says a lot about the atmosphere these kids live in. Lego rainbow toilets and paper poops on the wall. It's a crimson flag of parenting. But actually I think it's the most bearable video from this TikTok profile.
Good morning. How can I help?
I have a sticker pops.
Wait, we're on our way. We're our first patient.
Yes.
Come on, faster.
Oh, yes. I can quit.
Uh-oh!
Oops.
I have never seen this before.
Me too. Are you really doctors?
Yes, of course.
There are so many things happening at the same time that I feel like my brain is overloaded. I don't know how to explain it better. Maybe it's the garish neon colors that make me feel so stressed. Or a plot that makes zero sense. Either way, I'm not sure how this content can be suitable for anyone. You know why exactly it's so bad for kids to use iPads? Up until 3 years old, children are in process of developing visual function. And cartoons can disturb it. Also, fast-paced cartoons with rapidly changing images can overstimulate an infant's developing brain. So when you watch cartoons with a child, better turn on something slow-paced, where would be a straightforward plot with calm voice, which is nothing that resembles content for kids on social media.
So hot. Oh no, it's very cold. Cold, hot, cold, hot.
Of course, Gen Alpha is doomed. Parents give them an unlimited amount of the internet and they'll watch this. I've only shown you 3 videos from this channel and I already feel like I can't concentrate on anything and need some alone time. And if you're a child, you spend hours watching this. Can you imagine what kind of tantrums a child will have after this? Well, I'll just show you.
You want me to take your iPad away?
No!
Okay, well, it's time for bed.
No! Not going to bed! No!
Come on.
I really don't understand how parents act surprised that their children misbehave or don't want to go to bed after hours of unlimited iPads. Even I, a grown-up adult, after an hour on TikTok can't be productive and find strength to put away my phone. And you expect it from a small child. Some parents really need to learn how to raise a kid.
What? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
iPads are so addicting. You give them an unlimited amount of this fast-paced world and then threaten to take it away? Why would you give it to them in the first place? Or it was fine while they were using iPads and not bothering you. It's not gonna work like that. You have to spend your time on them and teach them something new. Especially how to entertain themselves without a screen. How to deal with your emotions. And give them a routine that will help their psyche to stay stable. And gladly for us, it's not that hard to track how parents resolve those tantrums. The first way is mocking.
Wait. My turn. Okay, your turn. We're not crying anymore? All done?
Now imagine you are sad and crying. Some guy comes to you and starts doing this. What is the difference between what we saw and this situation? A child will grow up thinking that they can't show their emotions, that they don't matter. And if you show them, you will be punished or mocked. But you know what? It's not even an argument in this family. Think. Turn the situation around. Is this the way you want to be treated if you're sad? It teaches your child that you don't know how to deal with emotions. Actually, yes. My husband will mirror my behavior like this when I'm being irrational. It helps me to see how ridiculous I'm being. In this family, it's a normal practice. No negative emotions, they're very uncomfortable and hard to deal with. Turn on that happy face, please. They actually encourage this behavior and advise other parents doing the same. Seriously, can't we make this a challenge? Try it and let me know if it works for you. When are we going to have challenges where you need to hug your child? Or spend a day with them as they want to? No, we need to make challenges where we'll make them suffer. You're 3 years old, it's time to add some grief in your life. Didn't you think you could be happy? Come on, you need to get used to the real world. That's why your parents must be your first bullies. And speaking of making a challenge, there is one for misbehaving.
Hello, sir. This is 911 emergency. How can I help you?
Hey.
Okay, sir. I will transfer you to the Children Police Station. Just hold on a second. Hello?
Hello?
Sir, this is the Children Police Station. What is the problem?
I don't know who and when decided that threatening your child to call the police on them was a cool parenting technique, but this person deserves to be arrested. This is one of the worst manipulations parents do, like pretending to call the police or making you leave home, or even saying that they'll leave you at the orphanage. Can you imagine what a child feels? That you don't love them and you don't need them. But the reason why she called the police is even more stupid.
Is he still crying, sir?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Sir, if he didn't stop, I will send an officer to him.
You want to send an officer? Okay.
Now, there is an officer on his way to you to arrest him.
Oh, he coming to arrest him?
So is he... Stop him, sir.
Yeah, he stopped. Well, no, he's gonna start back.
Okay, sir, we will call this off. If he says that he is a good kid, then I will never be doing it again.
Say you're a good kid and you ain't never gonna do it again.
I'm a good kid. I'm never gonna
Did
be
he say it,
doing
sir?
it again.
I can't hear him.
Say it again, he can't hear you.
I'm a good kid. I'm never gonna be doing it again.
I think it's important to talk to your kids about their emotions, to let them learn how to calm themselves down and how to deal with it. But what a lot of parents want instead is actually to control their emotions, and most importantly, to obey their parents. And for that, I have a question. Why do you want them to obey? When this skill is going to be useful in their future life? You have to be an authority to your child that speaks with reason, not do it because I want you to do it. But this is not the last technique you can use to deal with iPad consequences. Some parents choose to go with the flow.
So this might be a controversial topic, but I'm going to tell you guys why we got our 1-year-old an iPad for Christmas. Honestly, this was supposed to be her gift last year, but I still wasn't willing to do so because I did feel extreme mom guilt.
Well, you should have held on to that guilt. I'm not completely serious here. I understand how exhausting it is to raise your kids. But she turned 1 year old. And she wanted to give it to her last year? When she was how many years old? 0.3? This is wild. I think a 1-year-old can be easily entertained with some building blocks or toys when you need to rest or run some errands around the house. But my favorite part is the explanation why they gave her an iPad.
Technology is literally their future. Play on iPads, they read on iPads, they do their work on iPads. And as long as there's balance, iPads are not a negative thing.
This is the worst excuse I've ever heard. Why don't we at least be true to ourselves and say it out loud? We want our lives to be easier, and it's okay. I know it's stressful to be around kids all the time, but unfortunately you can't shift the responsibility of the development and education of your child on the iPad. Technologies are our future, but you're not gonna teach your daughter how to program at 0 years old. If you wait until she's 8, she still will be able to use it. I understand that you can watch educational videos on iPads, but you can also have educational books or cards or anything that doesn't include a direct access to the internet. By the way, the first thing the girl did was turning on the cartoon. So the biggest problem in this generation is how parents don't see a problem.
iPad parents, where are you? Parents who allow iPads at restaurants, at all the places, in the car while the kids are eating. Where are you? You're my people. I never thought I'd be that mom, but I'm that mom, so find me.
I don't judge parents who let their kids watch TV or play on the iPad. It's the reality we live in, and the first generation who has a full access to the technology since their birth. So we have to learn how to combine these two things. And it's okay to make mistakes. But now when we already see the aftermath of iPad nannies, we have to be responsible about it. Recently I saw a video where a girl was watching TikTok on the fridge. I don't even know why you need an iPad built in the fridge, but while I was trying to find this video, I realized it is a big thing among kids. Of course, only with time we're going to see our mistakes. But better late than never. Let's not mess up the next generation. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a small creator and it is really important for me. Bye!